Big thing with this one is knowing how to press your back through the bench. And I went over this before in a previous video, but I'll go over it again. So when you're pressing up, you're thinking about pressing your back through the bench. So keeping those shoulders against the bench. A lot of people have the negative concept that I need to push this away, which usually rounds the shoulders and it brings your scapula off the bench. So, which concaves the chest and deactivates it. So what we need to do is we need to keep the scapula against the bench, shoulders against the bench, and basically just press up using the chest. So you want full stretch when you bring it down, and when you push up, you're pushing your back through the bench and you're raising that chest up. So with me, what I do is this one has 2 little notches. I usually put my ring finger on the outer notch, but that's a preference that I have. Everyone's different. Some people put their pinky on the inner one. When you do that, you're using a lot more triceps than you should be. So the whole point of this exercise is chest. So I'm going to open my grip a little wider, bring it all the way down to the chest so I feel the stretch. And when I press up, I'm pushing my back through the bench like this. So where should the bar hit you on the chest? So with power lifters, they tend to bring it down here and they bring their hands close together and they tuck their elbows in. And it gives them more power. They have their feet planted against the floor and they're pressing up. Bodybuilders are completely different. So we want to activate the chest as much as possible, and we don't really care about what we're lifting, like the weight wise. So we just want to put the most stress on the muscle at one time. So bringing it down, full stretch, pressing up. And I only want to use the chest. And you see I'm hitting a lot higher than where a powerlifter would. I'm way up into the chest. Common mistakes is like what I said, a lot of people think about pressing the bar and they bring their shoulders off. So when they're doing it, yes, they bring it down, they have the stretch, everything's good, but then they do this. And you see my shoulders are off and now my chest is concave. So for when I bring it back, my shoulders are already off the bench, and every rep you do that, they come out a little bit further. So by the end of the set, it's all a shoulder press and a tricep press rather than a chest. You are going to feel the stretch, but to get it off, you're going to have to use your shoulders. So you got to think about when you're doing it, you press that back against the bench and you engage. Sternum comes up, press away.